We're going to have to see how Ben Askren plays out here. And
hopefully he lasts longer than 3 seconds.
no. So we have the Astros in the World Series for the second time in the last 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the Nationals in the World Series for the first time ever in their franchise history. How do you feel about it?
Oh, man. I believe we've already talked about this, but because
Game 1 is in 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's tonight.
30 minutes.
Are we doing tonight or the whole series?
The whole series, who do you think wins?
I think Nationals take it in 7.
You think the Nationals take it in 7?
Yep.
Max Scherzer's on the mound tonight. Cole's on the mound for the Astros tonight, so that's scary. Good, but they're both of their bullpens are so deep, and Altuve's hitting dick slaps.
Oh, dude.
Give me the Astros in 7.
Okay.
Astros in 7. We're gonna make this interesting. Because I do think this series is one that goes to the wire.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, it's gonna be a good World Series. And this is going to be an all-time pitching duel with Cole and Scherzer against each other on the mounds.
Alex Brigham, George
throwing
Springer,
balls.
Carrera.
Postseason stats, Max Scherzer starting, he's 2-0. Career stats, he's 6-5. But he's fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Max Scherzer is a very good pitcher. And then you go back over on the other side. The Astros, they got a sniper tonight, son.
Yeah.
I don't want this to be lost on anybody, because Mr. Garrett Cole he's an assassin. Okay, he's 29 years of age. Postseason stats, he's 3-0 this year. Career stats 5-3, and his 2019 stats are 20-5. It's pretty fucking good. ERA is 2.50. And this postseason, it's .40.
I mean, both teams have some of the best pitchers in the league right now.
Right now, that's what I'm saying. Their bullpens are both so deep.
Yeah, Garrett Cole, Verlander, and then Shazier and Steven Strasburg.
Steven Strasburg. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be Bard Burner. Give me Stros in 7. I'll take it.
Nats.
Take it. Hey, we're going to wrap this thing up with a little bit of a NCAA football. And we had a hell of a week in NCAA football.
Sure did. It was a good one.
Teams lost that shouldn't have lost.
And Alabama's still undefeated.
We're not going to talk about that, on this one.
SMU whooped ass. Who all whooped ass?
Illinois. Illinois beat Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Which, is that surprising?
Let's see. LSU whooped Mississippi State. And they whooped them.
They whooped them good. Hey, they whooped them, son.
And you got
fucking
Clemson. Clemson really fucking took it to Louisville.
Hey.
Actually,
yeah.
Trevor Lawrence
looked
had
rough.
2
picks in like the first quarter.
Did you know the guy's name that picked off Trevor Lawrence?
No, but I did know that Ohio State beat Northwestern 52-3. I love how everybody thinks that Northwestern's tall grass is going to do something. It's like, dude, you just cut your shit. Just make normal. You did so weird. It's the most Big Ten thing you could do. We're different. Okay. If Les Miles was there, I would understand. But
yeah, he likes to eat it, actually.
Tennessee got robbed 13-35. It was an inside job. LSU, Mississippi State, as you said, 36-13. Clemson. West Virginia, Oklahoma. Wow. Oklahoma's fucking people up left and right. And it's not like they've had an extremely easy schedule, but they haven't had an extremely hard one either. Wisconsin, wow. 1 point loss to Illinois. That was big. Michigan and Penn State. Penn State had them, let them come back, and then won anyway. Penn State really did good in that game. I like them. I like Penn State. I feel like they're a real team.
Penn State's a real team. Penn State's a real team.
But
damn, I can't find it. That's funny as shit.
KJ Hamler for Penn State is dope. He had 6 receptions, 108 yards, 2 touchdowns. Really good game.
Mm-hmm.
Really good game. Were there any other games that really stood out? Florida, South Carolina. South Carolina was had every shot in the world, but just couldn't get it together. Oregon beat Washington 35-31 right after they beat the Colorado Buffaloes.
Georgia shut out Kentucky, but that game was like defense, all defense, and it was wet and just nasty, just run and gun football.
And BYU's just upsetting people this year. I mean, they upset Boise State, another ranked team that lost, or another undefeated team that lost. Baylor's still undefeated. They're hanging in there. SMU's still undefeated. Minnesota's still undefeated. There's teams out there that are good that you wouldn't think.
That
Iowa's good.
You talked about Kansas, Texas, right?
Yes.
That game was.
That was Kansas and Texas, man. Texas got so lucky, but it happens.
Another game was it Virginia Tech and North Carolina with the 5 overtimes.
Mm-hmm. So this week's going to be a great one. We've got SMU, Houston at your Thursday night matchup. We have the USC Trojans taking on the Colorado Buffaloes this Friday.
Go Buffs.
Sco Buffs. It is in Folsom Field, Boulder, Colorado.
Bring out Ralphie and the boys.
Do you think that they can pull this off?
I think so.
You think they can pull this off?
I think that they can beat USC.
I think
at
they can beat
home.
USC too, 100%.
Like
They
that's,
beat more surprising teams this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And just look at Nebraska
Yeah.
and how they're doing now. After
Right.
taking that whoop down, that Ralphie whoop.
That Ralphie butt.
Notre Dame and Michigan, a classic rivalry.
Dude, that's going to be that
Right here.
and Wisconsin and Ohio State. I think Wisconsin redeems themselves, but Ohio State's a powerhouse. We'll see how this goes. It's in the shoe. We'll see how this shit plays out.
Yep. You also got Mike Leach
Who do you think
traveling
wins
to
Notre Dame?
Eugene.
Who do you think wins Notre Dame, Michigan?
I'm going to take Notre Dame. I think
Is it in South Bend or is it in the
it's
Big
in
House?
it's in the big house, but Harbaugh's just not winning these games. He doesn't win these games.
Notre Dame, yeah, I'm with you. Mississippi State at A&M. A&M.
Yeah.
That was not that hard.
Penn State, Michigan State. That's going to be a good one.
And then Auburn LSU, I think, is probably the biggest one.
Yeah, that's the biggest game
right.
for sure.
Penn State, Michigan State's great. Big Ten matchup. Auburn LSU, SEC matchup. Big 12 matchup. Texas TCU, that's a good one.
And you'll get to see finally Wisconsin, Ohio State. You'll get to see if Ohio State really. I mean, I think they're real for sure.
I do too.
But if they swamp Wisconsin, you'll know for sure they're real.
I agree. This is definitely going to be a test for both of those teams. And then, the Pac-12 night game, Washington State at 11, Oregon in Autzen Stadium. Holy shit, are we excited for this matchup here tonight?
Mike Leach heading to Eugene. It's just one of the loudest places you can play.
Mike Leach just makes me I love him.
I got Oregon.
I got Oregon as well, but Mike Leach is a good man. I respect him.
The SEC is weak this year, dog. The SEC is a little weak.
What are you talking about?
I'm looking at.
We're the strongest I feel like we've been
I'm
in
just looking
so
at-
long. You have 4 teams that are 2 undefeated, 2 one-loss strong teams who beat each other. I mean, man, look, I don't think that.
I'm not talking really about the SEC East. I'm talking about the West. The West, it's like it's teetering.
They have Auburn, they have Alabama, they have LSU.
But they got Arkansas and they got Mississippi State.
Okay, but the SEC East is. I mean, Georgia's weak.
I think
Georgia's
Georgia's up.
Florida's
up.
Okay.
Florida's
They have their
up.
second string quarterback, Felipe.
South
Franks,
Carolina
not good.
is pretty decent. Missouri's.
They're 3 and 3, 3 and 4.
Vandy will punch you in the mouth.
Vandy's terrible.
Hey, they beat Missouri.
I think the East and West are more evenly matched than they have been.
In a
Because
long
you've got
time.
Florida,
They're
Georgia,
getting more
LSU,
weight out.
Auburn, Alabama. But I mean, like you said, Mizzou 5-2, which they've been shaky, they're inconsistent. But I don't think it's that bad, man. I think we're all right. We're still the best conference in
For sure.
NCAA football. Hey, come on, get the.
Oh, we need a ringer.
Hey, shit, son. Appalachian State at South Alabama. Is Appalachian State still undefeated?
Yes.
They are 6-0. First in the Sun Belt. And they beat the best teams in the Sun Belt.
In the Sun Belt, son.
Not really. They played Georgia State. Isn't that awesome? Georgia Southern.
Georgia Southern. Those teams are weak.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Just waiting on things to skip, son.
Oh, they play South Carolina. Appalachian plays South Carolina this year.
Dude, they're going to win.
Oh, dude, if they beat South Carolina,
Final score for that game right now.
South Carolina 28, Appalachian State 14.
I'm gonna I think Appalachian State 24-21. Fuck it.
Okay, hey, see you next week, boys and girls, and cheese and
It's
non-binary creatures.
Yep. No, you're
We love y'all.
Trans Am. First NFL.
I'm gonna go.
It's right here.
So right here.
Are you recording?
Yep.
A one, a two, Good afternoon, everybody.
Wish
It
I
is
could show you that,
December
but I can't.
22nd, 2019 at approximately 6:25 p.m. and welcome to the 4th episode of The Dome.
The Dome. And
Mm-hmm.
there's something.
So, we're not going to worry about the past. The past is the past, and that's where it'll stay.
That's where it's gonna stay.
Besides the NFL
On your
recap
leg.
that we're about to do, so it's spooky season. Some people are seeing ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
Some
Yeah.
people are, some people aren't.
Some darny boy.
Not a good look.
No, not a good look. Especially on national TV when you got a mic under your chin strap.
A lot of people were mad that that was aired, specifically people on the Jets. But Adam Gase said something about it. Le'Veon Bell took to Twitter today and had some choice words for the people, the reps in the NFL. The NFL even got mad at the NFL, which,
Yep.
you know, I feel like that happens more than it should. But nonetheless, you know, here we are. So the Jets got their dick punched in.
Yeah.
33 to 0.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, not good. Now, the San Francisco game was a little washy, a little weird, a little washy, a little wet, a little rainy, a little moist. But a very low scoring game, but the Giants still dominated.
They were slipping and sliding.
They also got Emmanuel Sanders and Joe Staley today in a trade. So, hey, 49ers are for real.
They got him from the Broncos.
They did. They acquired him from the Broncos, another failing franchise. Well, used to be good, like the 49ers. 49ers is a little more well off.
How much you want to bet Peyton takes over?
I don't think Peyton wants any of that fucking responsibility. I really don't
I
think that he
Peyton
cares.
totally wants. He just wants the responsibility of a team.
Well, he needs to
Owner.
get involved with Tennessee if he's going to do anything. That's going to help with recruiting.
Yeah, we
If he's
wish.
going to do
We all
anything, go back
wish.
to your college. Go back to your alma mater. You know.
Alumnus.
So the Cardinals, who will be facing the Saints this week, beat the Giants last week. It was 27-21. Not a bad game. Pretty solid. The Colts and the Texans for that division lead.
Mm-hmm. The division's wide open.
It is. Titans, though, don't have a shot.
Well, I don't know. As
That was
many
a
would
crazy
call,
last 5
yeah,
minutes.
It,
That last 5 minutes took forever.
it literally,
It took an hour.
a lot of the players said that was the best goal line stand they've been a part of.
I mean, it had to have been. And the refs kind of called a flag on every play.
And you're 11-1 against that team the past.
They literally called the
Couple years,
touchdown. They
so-
had it on the board twice and called it back.
Yep, they sure did. They said,
They did. Yeah, they did. They did this. They went,
hey,
and then
Run
was
it
the whole
again.
thing. So the Titans won 23-20, beating the Chargers and Phillip Rivers' 18 kids. The Rams blew out the Falcons. Like,
Yes.
demolished them.
mm-hmm.
Not good. For
Yeah, the Falcons they're done.
They're done. And we said that.
Yeah,
They were in our done. They were in our dead or alive.
they're dead.
They're dead. Miami, Buffalo. What do you think about that game? I was 31-21. Miami was there for a minute. Ryan Fitzmagic was doing, you know, he's the guy that, like, he'll do really good for, like, a drive. Like, he'll do a 93-yard drive and score on some trick play, and then he'll come out the next 4 drives and throw picks or fumble the ball or kick it with his ass or something.
And it's because he's got kids too.
I think that he's got a lot of kids. If him and Phillip Rivers had a cookout, that'd be a lot.
I mean, and we've talked about that before.
We have
Man.
talked
That's a lot of that's a lot of burgers.
it's a lot of mouths to feed.
I mean, they probably don't even eat burgers. Philip,
It's like Woodstock. It'd be like Woodstock because, you know, they ran out of food first day. It'd be like Woodstock. Jacksonville, Cincinnati. Jacksonville bested them 27-17.
Without Ramsey on the roster.
Yes.
Um,
He did really well on Julio Jones. He locked
Yeah.
his shit down.
sure did.
But this week, let's talk a little about this week. We're going to give you our top 5 games coming up for this upcoming NFL
Week
season.
8 of the NFL season 2019.
And, man, I mean, we just couldn't be more excited. Couldn't be more excited about football and how many more weeks we have of it. But we can't take it for granted because every week it's inching closer to the end. And then you're just itching for more. Like
Like a fiend on
your
some
last
blow.
little rock of heroin.
Yep.
When you're in a new city and you don't know anybody.
Who's got any more good brown,
Mhm.
mud.
Dog food.
Mhm.
So Redskins play the Vikings, and that is absolutely not one of the top 5 games this week.
But it's on Thursday. It's at Thursday on Fox.
So I'll say this: the Eagles and the Bills. That is one of my top 5 games, and I'll tell you why. The Eagles did get butt fucked by the Cowboys, but I think that they can pull it out. They can find some extra strength in there, dig deep down, and still lose to the Bills. The Bills are a quiet 6-1 team.
Mm-hmm.
They're quiet. They're prancing around, just waiting to be forgotten.
Yeah.
With the Patriots, I don't think they'll.
Now, my game of the week.
That's not my game of the week. That's just top 5.
This is my game of the week. I just
Game of
picked it
the
up.
week?
Yeah, my game of the
Okay.
week. Packers at the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much Super Bowl #1.
Okay. Yeah.
Um,
We got Lynn Dawson,
Yep. Got
Um,
Lynn Dawson, Bart Starr,
Vince Lombardi.
Vince Lombardi.
Mm.
Sure did. I'm gonna go with
The Chiefs are not
Packers.
doing what the Chiefs.
Well, he got hurt.
They're 5-2.
Patrick Mahomes got
Okay.
hurt.
5-2. The last 3 matchups between the Chiefs and the Packers, the Chiefs had won twice, but the last matchup was bested the Packers,
Mhm.
27-20. It was August 29th of 2019.
Hmm.
So we'll get to see more.
I mean,
Get to see more of these teams.
I like Aaron Jones at running back.
Mm.
He got 8 touchdowns,
Outstanding year.
and you got Aaron Rodgers with 13 touchdowns.
Outstanding.
I mean, this is just this guy. Travis Kelce, who is their main target for the Chiefs. Patrick Mahomes, however, will not be playing.
Nope.
That is a factor.
Matt Moore.
Yep. You get more with less.
You get less and more. So the Saints Cardinals, I think, can be a sleeper game.
Mhm.
I think that could be a good,
For
close scoring game.
the Cardinals, yes.
I don't think they'll do anything. I don't think they're
I
going to.
kind of think the same for the Jets. I mean, the Jets could bounce back against the Jags.
I think they'll.
Because they butt fucked the Cowboys right before the Pats game.
Right.
So I'm just saying, and I don't know. I mean, Darnie was seeing ghosts, but
He was seeing ghosts.
maybe he's
Casper was floating around him.
Yep.
Brumhild
His spleen, man. His spleen. His mono.
So tonight is a very special night, which is why you might be wondering, why are you wearing 2 different teams, Carlisle and Boris?
Because we're gonna play a pickup game right after this.
No, because it's the first day of the NBA season, the official. It is the first doubleheader of the season.
Mm-hmm.
Pregame is actually live right now for the Toronto
New Orleans game on
Pelicans.
TNT. We'll have that game coming to you next.
And then after that, we're going to have the Clippers facing off the Lakers, a little LA crime on crime
I
action.
tell you, the significant part about this game is the Lakers are going to have to
Yes.
travel very far.
Right.
We'll see if their crowd shows up.
We'll see if the crowd shows up. Okay, really, what do you think? So it's going to be 50-50? We're going to have a lot of Lakers? More Clippers,
More
maybe?
Lakers, honestly.
I think that's
it's going to be a
obvious.
Clippers home court,
Mhm.
like their court, but it's going to be more Lakers
Mhm.
because it's opening day.
So the Toronto Raptors have announced that they will adapt the same tactics that Kansas had, and they will have strippers between every halftime show and game.
We need that.
Since Kawhi's
really-
gone, they really got to live up to the hype.
Mhm.
Keep that championship status, that championship vibe.
Mhm.
What better way to do that than with some family dancers?
Yeah, let the girls show the Raptors to everybody.
Mm. So who do you have in this game tonight? The Pelicans, Raptors.
You know what? Give me the reigning champs. Fuck it. Why not?
Well,
They got strippers. I like the strippers. However, the old Lakers, no LA, NOLA, They're without Zion, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take Toronto. You know, Siakam's gonna get.
Pascal.
Yeah, Pascal's gonna
Don't
get.
forget about Fred VanVleet lurking in the shadows.
You got some Greta
Kyle
Van Fleet
Lowry.
tickets.
Anobi, Marc Gasol,
I think the Raptors are gonna have a 69%
Serge Ibaka, and Norman Powell.
chance to win.
Yeah, it'll be cool. It'll be cool to see just the NBA back in action. I can't wait for drama to start. It's already gonna start, but the game obviously that is most important. Lakers Clippers.
What do you got there?
I think the Clippers will win.
Me too. I do too. And so does ESPN by 62%.
The FPI predictions. Yeah, it's I don't know. I think it'll be a good matchup. I think LeBron looks really good. I mean, LeBron always looks good in the preseason, but I think he looked really good in the last game, and I think that says something.
Yep.
He's feeling it.
I think I think it showed that Russ and James Harden were feeling those edibles in the game. So it looks like the Rockets look like they're chilling, having a good time, getting ready.
Agree.
What about the Celtics? When's their first game?
Tomorrow they play the 76ers.
I'd say the same for the Memphis Grizzlies as they play tomorrow.
We have the teams from the East on our hats here and the teams from the West on our jerseys.
If anyone's confused about what's happening.
Yeah. Eastern Conference, the Bulls, the Bulls aren't going to be. I don't know. They'll be okay.
Who you got? Memphis at Miami.
Memphis.
Bam.
Yeah. I'll take all day or a day. Give it to 'em. I like it. I like Memphis in that game. You know, the NBA it's a weird league.
It's an association.
It's a weird association, and weird things happen. You have players thinking they know more than MIT grads, and
And fans
players
thinking
getting hurt.
Fans thinking they know more.
Players holding out on contracts.
Christian, just answer this question? Will the Spurs make it to the playoffs this year? Yes or no?
Absolutely.
See,
What seed?
They don't know what they're talking about.
They're a strong 7 seed in the playoffs. Yeah, that is my lock of the year.
Delusional.
You think
Delusion.
the San Antonio Spurs
Yes.
are you think they're better than the Warriors,
Yes, this year?
the Rockets,
No.
the Clippers, the
As of
Lakers,
right now, they're better than the Hornets, Grizzlies,
The
Raptors,
Trailblazers.
Wizards, Jazz, and Thunder.
No.
the Kings,
Yes.
the Mavericks, the Nuggets?
The Mavericks, maybe. It depends on Porzingis this year and how him
Luka,
and
they got
Doncic-
another foreigner.
They got him and Doncic will, it depends on their health really. I mean that's been the turning point of those guys' seasons. The last season and then every season before that, they hadn't played. And I don't think Porzingis has played over 60 games. So can they pull it together? Maybe. But I do see the Spurs, just their chemistry. They're older, more experienced team. They've got a lot going on teamwork-wise. You got Greg Popovich and Pop We Trust.
Fuck off.
And,
All right. Anyway, okay. So
and
the Spurs
Trust.
apparently are going to make it to the playoffs.
17, baby.
We'll see. We'll hold it to them. We're going to have to make him. It'll be some sort of punishment if they don't make it.
Mm-hmm.
He said it's his lock of the year.
Get one of these cool tats.
It's bold. That's bold.
What a real one.
A real tat
I'll get a San Antonio Spurs tattoo.
if they make the playoffs.
Either way.
If they just make the
That
the 2019 Spurs,
If they show up.
If they show up.
Okay, so we're going to do a little fight recap here. UFC, Reyes, Weidman. It was short.
Yeah.
It was a short fight.
Mhm.
Round 1, 1 minute and 43 seconds. KO'd Chris Weidman. KO'd. He didn't like the call, but
I mean, no.
he didn't think it should be a KO. You
A
said
TKO.
a TKO. Okay, cool. Anyway, Dominic Reyes won, caught out John Jones, as everybody does. Yair Rodriguez, that was a dog fight.
That was a good
That went
fight.
to decision. Jeremy Stevens looked like he was out in the second round.
Came back, won the third round, but lost first and second.
Lost ultimately to Yair. Greg Hardy, okay, so he got in a lot of trouble for using his hailer mid-fight.
Ended up getting disqualified.
Yeah, he won the fight.
But Ben Sassoli This is the first time he's been taken to decision.
Right.
He was
So,
killing it. It was awesome.
It was good.
a good
And
fight.
Greg Hardy just took a fight because Junior Dos Santos dropped out in
Yep.
November. So Joe Lazon versus Jonathan Pierce. You said that fight was very
That was a
good.
great fight. It
Did you
was
see
pretty
that one?
quick. It was pretty quick.
Yeah, round 1, 1:35 KO.
He fucked him up. He fucked him up.
Then we have Macy Baber.
Yeah.
She fucked up Gillian Robertson with a KO. Round 1, 3 minutes and 4 seconds in. And Gillian, your hair. Gillian, whatever. Your hair is,
Your hair loses.
you know. Deron Wynn versus Darren Stewart. I picked Darren Stewart. Remember?
Deron Wynn.
Yeah. Hey, dude, I went undefeated this card. So, just wanted to throw that out there. Molly McCann.
Looks like a man.
These are the prelims. But yeah, so that was it was a good card. We're looking forward to the next card with Maya and Askren.
Mm-hmm.
That's going to be a good card.
That's a great card. It's a great card.
That's a fight night card.
That's a great. It really is it?
It's a fight night card. And then
Should
you've
we-
got Michael Johnson and Stevie Ray, Frank Camacho and Benil Dariush. Actually, I don't know. You have Muslim Silikov.
and Loreno
I wonder what religion he is.
Staropoli.
Yeah. Obviously, Ben Askren he's got to make a statement here versus Damian Maia. Damian Maia is ranked 1, he's number 10. Ben Askren's number 11 in the welterweight. So,